Hi everybody, welcome to our product review. I'm Rob Lewis. Today we're going to take a look at the Outlaw 500 by Polaris. Well, let's get right to it, to the meat and potatoes. You know, I could spend a lot of time probably going around the bike and showing you some things that are just absolutely unique, but I can't wait. I've got to start right here. The rear end of this Outlaw is absolutely second to none. It's the industry only full independent rear suspension. You don't see no solid axle here. Take a look at the sprocket and chain location. You don't see any differentials hanging down. You don't see the sprocket or the chain down in the dirt. It's all up and out of the way. Now check this out, dual exhaust. You know what? It's not stock equipment on the Outlaw, but it is a pure Polaris accessory part that offers the looks and the performance. You know, if you get one of these Outlaws, you've got to go for that. That looks great. One stock piece of equipment I want to point out, and the reason I do is because typically it's aftermarket or it's accessory, and that is the aluminum Douglas wheels that come stock. Usually the first thing we have to do on a stock bike is take the wheels, get rid of them, throw some Douglas on. They're on here right from the factory. Now come here, follow me. Check this out, 500 cc's of liquid-cooled power. I've got to let you in on a little secret here. In the near future, KTM is going to have a 525 cc power plant in this ATV. Well, I spent a lot of time talking about the rear suspension of this ATV and just how unique it is. I also let you in on that little secret of 525 cc's of power coming. Even with the 500 that's in it, very, very strong motor. The name of the game is the suspension. You're talking 10 full inches of travel on the front end of this, equipped with Ride FX aluminum shocks. And you know what? You've got to be able to adjust to the rider weight, to the ability, or to the terrain. And that's the nice thing about this shock. It is fully adjustable. Well, you probably couldn't have helped but notice as we was going through the bike, it's not extremely clean, right? It's got some sticks and some dirt and some mud on it. That's because we've been able to ride this thing all day. So I have a pretty good idea of how it already feels and the power and stuff, but you guys haven't seen that yet. Obviously, you need to see this thing go. The suspension works great, the power's great. Come on, let's go for a ride. The Outlaw is one heck of a racing machine. First off, I've got to talk about the new Polaris Rider optimized steering. Now that may be a mouthful to say, but it certainly makes your riding easier. With normal sport quads, you'll find that when you lean into the corner, bump steer, it makes it feel like it's steering you instead of the other way around. The Pro system eliminated that almost entirely, allowing you to keep a straight line no matter what the track or the trail throws at you. This 4-stroke, 4-valve power plant is going to scream along the track. The Outlaw can go from 0 to eat my dust in no time flat. One thing I can't leave out, how smooth the ride is. That is due in part to the independent rear suspension. It's a great feature. However, the back end is so good, it makes the front end feel a little heavy at times. Everything taken together, the Outlaw is a very impressive piece of machinery. Lots of power, lots of control. It's a good quad for any level of rider. This thing performs great on the trail, and I can only imagine how good it'll be on the track. If you want to try one out for yourself, get out to Tooele and see Bruce or Nolan. Steadman's, they have the Outlaw waiting for you.